The world's best player is about to return as a shadow of their former self. I'm talking about Manchester City's Rodri. There's positive news that he should be returning to play very, very soon, with an eye on the Club World Cup. But fans and neutrals must temper their expectations, even going into next season, because of the type of injury that he's had. He's suffered what is called an anterior cruciate ligament injury, or an ACL injury for short, and it's one of the worst injuries that a player can get. It affects all important parts of how a player plays on a football pitch, but most importantly, it can affect their physicality. So going forward, it's a question of whether he has fully recovered. Dr. Matt Provencher of the Stedman Clinic has explained that even after a player has returned after a very long time out, usually around 9 months, it can take 2 years after returning from injury for a player to get back to pre-injury levels of output. And this is the case that we saw in the Premier League with Virgil van Dijk. 2 seasons ago, he suffered that horror ACL injury, but now he's been back to his best this season after around 2 years. And so we have a good example there of maybe what to expect going forward. ACL injuries have a terrible rate for recovery and also a very, very high rate for re-injury, and so it causes a lot of problems for players on their return. We've seen it with some other players in the Premier League where they receive one ACL injury and then it can affect their other leg as well. But it's not all bad news. Again, quoting Dr. Stedman, an ACL injury specialist, he's explained that some players can come back from injury actually better than ever. In the time out, the 9 months, players can work on muscular imbalances and also skills so that they're an all-round better player. So it could be good news for Rodri, and we'll be hoping to see him at his best very, very soon.